Hi, hello, namaste, good evening to all. Myself Murli PG. On behalf of an academy, I welcome you all, good evening to all. With respect to an academy YouTube classes, in this month I am starting with the how to learn and remember biology. Let us have discussion on this topic. Before going to this topic, Unacademy introduced different courses under first category to achieve your goal in the oncoming Karnataka CET with respect to Karnataka CET or KCET aspirants 2021. Here we are with the Unacademy Plus subscription. So if you are a Plus subscriber, then benefit of Plus subscription are as follows: premium content at affordable price, structured live courses, dedicated live doubt clearing sessions, quizzes at regular intervals, and self-analysis will be there. Then batches for complete preparation, test series and full-length mock test, single subscription for unlimited access. Everything is under single plus subscription. Here 20 plus top educators are going to take the classes, 10 plus batches are there, 250 courses, 2000 plus lessons are added, and many more added every day. During the time of plus subscription, use my code KCET Murali and get 10% off regarding with the price value. So my user code or referral code is KCET Murali. Alina Joseph, welcome to the class. Welcome to all. Namaste, hello. Yes. Then pricing plan of the plus subscription are as follows. 1 month it is 1500 per month. For 3 month it is rupees 3750 for 3 month. Then if you are going to take a 3 month course, you will going to get a monthly price of about 1250 per month. There will be 250 rupees reduction. For 6 month you will going to have 1000 per month, means 6000 per month for 6 month, and for 12 month you will going to pay about 8250. Okay, for 24 month, for 2 years it is 12,000 for 24 months. And use my code KCET10 refers to here KCET Murali to get 10% off. Okay, and daily T20 free practice test series are there for Karnataka CET. Here you can use this one. So daily test 20 questions in 20 minutes, live test and you get leaderboard ranking, evaluate your performance, attempt later multiple times, practice regularly and gain confidence to face the exam. So avail for free. Okay. So for this plus subscription you have to do one thing: download Unacademy Learners app, then install it and go to under search category, search goal, go to state CET, under that Karnataka CET, select your plan, and using selection and subscription use my code KCET Murali and get 10% off. This is how to attempt a test series for the free test purpose to achieve the confidence in your mind. Okay. So okay, my dear students, today let us have how to learn and remember biology. Let us discuss that topic. Okay, with some few new things to you. Okay, yeah, how to study for biology. Biology is one of the science subject. It is usually a mandatory course at both the high school and college level, of course. Then at some point or another, every student has to take it. Some students find biology is challenging, isn't it? Some of you feels that it is a challenging subject, but it is does not have to be, because we can take this biology as one of the interested subject in our mind by thinking in different way. So here, as with maths, if you take maths, mathematics and few other subjects, learning biology is cumulative process. It is a cumulative effort. It is a cumulative effort going to be there during the time of our particular study time. So please use our entire things from an academy to achieve your goal by studying the biology in more appropriate way, so as a result you can achieve something. So before you can understand more complex biological concept and processes, it is essential you to understand the basics before going for that all entire very complex procedures or the structural features, physiology, etc., etc. We should start with a simple concept and the basic things, the basic ideology should be there before entering into the complex subject, complex topics under this biology. So essential to understand. So we have to understand the basics of the biology. Below we will explore proven tips and strategies for improving your ability to study and learn biology. How to improve our ability to study the biology. How to improve our mode of study or the way of study with respect to biological things. So subject biology. So for this, come to class and come prepared. In day-to-day life, of course, due to corona, all the things are under online methodology. But apart from that, after the post-corona days, in these days, how to prepare? So time is very short, isn't it? We are already with the timetable for board exam. How to prepare for KCET with respect to biology subject? So reading your biology text or copying your classmates' notes will not compensate for missing class. So come to class and come prepared. Biology is a complex, hands-on subject. It involves learning biological systems that require explanation and experimentation. So biology is a explanatory type of subject. It is not involving any kind of derivation, formulas, etc., etc. Here the explanatory things are needed. So clear explanation and the practical knowledge, that is the experimentation, is there to make biology as a simple subject. Of course it is complex, hands-on subject. If you are absent for classes, it is very difficult to compensate that missing class, isn't it? So biology is also a cumulative subject. Okay, so requires explanation. Experimentation means lab technological things. We should thorough with that, and don't waste the time. Don't make any leave during the time of biology classes. So what you learn in one class will create the building blocks for what you will learn in the future oncoming class. So this is one of the important thing. It is a link. Every topic in the case of biology is with the link with the next one. If you come across with our first year biology topics, living world, biology classification, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, like that. So from the primitive step to the complex thing, we are studying the biology. and later the biomolecules or structural organization, cell cycle, cell structure and function, and later the plant physiology and human physiology. In the second PUC biology, with respect to KCET or board, here KCET, there the complex part of the biology, molecular biology, genetics, reproductive biology. So slightly it is complex, and it requires explanation in a more sophisticated manner. So it's a cumulative subject. There is a connection. So we should have thorough knowledge about all the first year and second year biology for the preparation. So there should not be any skipping of any topic. Okay. Next, arrive at each lecture having read the textbook, completed all lab assignment, and reviewed your notes from the prior lecture. So that is important. You will get much more out of lectures if you come to prepared. Students who regularly attend their biology class perform far better than those students who don't. So preparation inside the class for the exam purpose and reading at home or your residence, that is very much essential, and attendance with respect to biology class, perform the student who regularly attend the classes with respect to biology subject perform far better than the students who are absent. So they are going to miss the link between the topics. Individual chapter is having subtopics, concepts. So each concepts have with the link with the next concept. So it is a cumulative effect. So please understood, it is a cumulative total effect will be there with respect to final preparation to your KCET or board exam. Here we are focusing towards our KCET, isn't it? Then go from general to specific. One of the keys to effective learning of biology is to master general concepts before tackling specific ones. First of all, we should enter into the general concepts, easy concepts, and step by step we should tackle the specific ones in that general concept. Means in-depth knowledge should be there. For example, before you can understand the Krebs cycle, you need to have a basic understanding of animal cell structure. So animal cell structure or plant cell structure or cell structure chapter is prior to that plant physiology, isn't it? The Krebs cycle or photosynthesis or respiration, etc. That chapter will be there before the chapter is there, that Krebs cycle chapter is there after the cell structure and function. Why? Because the Krebs cycle is happening in one particular organ, cell organ. That cell organelles are studied under cell structure and function. So a link is there, a particular pathway is there. Through that pathway we have to study. So general concepts we should study at first, and later we should enter to the specific ones. We have to tackle that specific topics of that general concept. So that is important. To study each new biological concept and process thoroughly before moving on to the next level. So it's a stepwise phenomenon. Study of biology is not so easy. Yes sir. Chirag, I already taken one conceptual class in the last month. You go to YouTube channel or Life Science YouTube channel from my side. I already updated that one with what I taken the class. Essential chapter or easiest chapter. Which is easiest chapter? Yes sir. A living world, biological classification, then plant kingdom. If you take anatomy, so these are the plant tissues, etc. Isn't it? The basic concepts of digestive system, circulatory system, respiratory system. So we already studied that one in our high school sections, isn't it? So we have to cover that topics at first. Then we should step towards the next complex topics. We have to tackle that one. We have to touch that one. Okay. I already taken one YouTube class regarding with our topics, that is biology, important chapters and their concepts and weightage to each chapter. I already taken in the last month. You can use that one. Okay. Yeah. Along with one mock test in the last month. Yeah. So study each new biological concept and process thoroughly before moving to the next level. That is also essential. Then take advantage of lab time. There is theory in biology, but it is also a practical hands-on science. Learning biology theory by reading your textbook or listening to a lecture is one thing, that is one side. Putting biology into a practice in a laboratory is a whole different experience. Plasmolysis experiment. The concept of plasmolysis is in the study of stomata. What is stomata? Function of stomata that we are studying in theory. What is plasmolysis? So plasmolysis phenomena can be studied under practical purpose, under practice. If you take mitosis we are studying under theoretical thing. But after the preparation of mitosis slide, you can make out the difference between the stages. So that is what the requirement. So directly we can't take or we can't read the concept. We have to take some of the preliminary things which is required for our knowledge. So basic ideology should be there. So experimenting biological systems and processes in the laboratory is one of the most effective way to learn biology. So photoperiodism, the movement of plant towards sunlight. We are studying in our theory, but practically is it there? Yeah. Is it there? Yes, it is there. Unequal transpiration. If you take our plant physiology, the enzyme action with respect to substrate, the importance of enzyme under biomolecules, and the implementation of that enzyme action with respect to our digestive system. So different enzymes, salivary amylase action test, protease action test, we can perform that one in our lab. Separation of chlorophyll pigment, gel electrophoresis experiment, Agarose gel electrophoresis experiment, separation of DNA fragments. So lot of things are there to study under lab, isn't it? What you do in the lab will stay with you a lot longer than what you read in a book. This is true. This is my own experience. What we are conducting in our lab, what we are performing the experiment in our lab by using our own hand and our own imagination, it will going to affect a lot and remain for long duration of time than what you are reading in a book. So it's the experimental way. So that is very much essential. Then use drawings and diagrams. It is another method. Visual presentation, auditory presentation. So biology is full of complex systems and processes that you have to understand, memorize, apply and reproduce for your exam. So for your teacher and quite possibly for your career. Of course, teachers request the answers in the exam. That is another part. But the main thing is it is very important for your future career. So employing imaginary, particularly drawings and diagrams, can make even the most challenging biological process easy to understand, remember and recall. So some of the diagrammatic representation, if you take Krebs cycle, if you take one plasmolysis experiment, if you take blood clotting phenomena, if you are writing that one in a flowchart manner, it will going to remember, isn't it? Glycolysis pathway. Instead of writing in the same, going with the flowchart or diagrammatic representation, it is very easy to recall, remember. So that is another important aspect. Then learn the terminology, specific technical term. We should know about the meaning of that term. That is very important. So if you take hydrozoa, very simple, hydrozoa. Our hydra belongs to hydrozoa. Hydro means what? Water. Zoa refers to animal. We know. So that's kind of things. So we should know about the particular terminology. So terminology is very important. Read effectively, read with purpose. As you take notes while reading, write down the following. You notes ಓದ್ತಾ ಇರುವಾಗ while you are reading the notes, write down the following like terminology. It is tempting to skip over unfamiliar terms and new vocabulary. Resist this temptation. If it is difficult, we are not bothering about that question, that particular word. No, we should write that terminology and we should study that one. So write unfamiliar terms and vocabulary down in your notebook and then look them up. This may seem tedious because it is very difficult, but it is necessary part of learning biology. Biology is full of technical terms, scientific words, but we should write that words, we should study that word, we should have the explanation for that word, and we should remember that word. So writing skill is more important along with the diagrammatic and flowchart explanation. So that is very much essential. Then concept based study. Read the detail but read for meaning. After reading about a new concept in your own words, write down in your notebook a summary of the concept, the brief part of that concept, the gist of that concept. So doing so you will improve your understanding of concept and provide you a valuable tool to prepare your final exam. So concept based study is very important. Collection of different concepts and writing it in your notebook and make your own notes and try to do the things as much as possible. And diagrams and drawings, as I already said, yes, drawing pictures and developing diagrams to represent and describe the process and systems you read about in your biology text will improve understanding and recall. Remember, my dear students. Yes, Manoj? Yeah, brief notes. Yes, Manoj, you are right. Brief notes means we have to make the summary, brief note, major important point and the required diagrams. So diagrammatic explanation, that is more important. So as a result, we will going to get more things from textbook. We can recall the points, we can remember that points wherever necessary. We can use that one, isn't it? Yeah. Of course, we are writing CET, we are writing NEET or any other competitive exams. For competitive exams, we should make our own small concept based notes. Okay. Yes. Next, so welcome to all. Okay, Manoj, Jyotika, okay, Diksha, Chirag, I forgot to tell. Okay, welcome to all. Devesh. Okay. Next one is, I given just one flowchart. For example, how to do pancreas. Pancreas is one of the heterocrine gland. It will going to produce insulin, trypsinogen, trypsin, lipase, pancreatic amylase. So we have to write like this. It will produce. All these things are produced by this one. So trypsinogen is converted. Trypsin is made of what? It is important for amino acid. So insulin is made up of amino acid. Lipase for lipid digestion. Amylase for carbohydrate digestion. So we have to write like this. So it will going to make a huge thing or helpful thing during the last moment checkup with our exam preparation, isn't it? Next one, learn how to memorize. The study of biology requires a lot of retention, recall and memorization of information. The following are proven tips for memorizing information as you study biology. Teach it. This is quite interesting, isn't it? Teach it. There is no better way to make sure you understand something than to teach it to someone else. Teaching biology to others moves information, passing of information from your short term to your long term memory. Recurrent teaching will going to improve your memory for long duration of time. So teach to others. So set aside time each week to teach the lessons you have learned to someone else, to your friends. So we can recall the points, we can rectify our problems, we can make our concept very strong. So it will increase your long-term memory regarding with the different aspects of biology. So teaching biology is very much essential. So passing of information, sharing of information is very much essential. And second one, use it. Biology is full of terminology and specialized vocabulary. The best way to learn new terminology and remember it is to use it. Use smartly. So each time you encounter a new term or word, write it down, look it up, and then use it in a sentence. So when we are getting a special word or any kind of new word, please use it. You can get the meaning of that one. So if you have a classmate, you can practice with, take some time each week to review aloud and discuss the new terminologies you have encountered. So there should be a mutual sharing of knowledge, mutual sharing of terminology and explanation with each other. So both the friends will go into get the benefit. That is what mutualism. Then employ mnemonic devices. So here, for some reason, the human brain loves relationship and association according to human psychology, especially association of familiarity. Take the time to associate complex or unfamiliar biology terms and vocabulary with familiar words and phrases, and you will remember them forever. So kingdom, this is what our hierarchy of classification. According to this is what in the ascending order: species, genus, family, order, class, phylum, kingdom. It is in the descending order. So kingdom, phylum, class. How? King Philip came over for great soap. So KPCOFGS. For each you have to give one word. So it is very easy. So if you are remembering this one, King Philip came over for great soap. K means kingdom. P refers to what? Phylum. C refers to class. O refers to order. F for family. G for genus. S for species. A for apple. B for ball. Like that we already studied in our younger schools or in the primary schools, isn't it? In the first standard or in the LKG, UKG. Like that we have to use. So that terminology is the employing of mnemonic devices. So that will help for you regarding the study of our biology. So if you take a MADGE, so for that one I will tell one example. MADGE. What is this? MADGE. It is immunoglobulin M, immunoglobulin A, immunoglobulin D, immunoglobulin G, immunoglobulin E. What is that? MADGE. MADGE. So like this we have to make our own criteria, our own setup for our easy understanding and remembering purpose. So in my class, usually in my college, I am using this kind of things, okay, to remember the concept for the students. So MADGE refers to badge, like that of badge is the badge. So like that MADGE. So here King Philip came over for great soap. Like this we have to make some technical way to remember all those things. Next, flashcard. Flashcards are the effective for learning biology today as they were in the 1950s. Write terms and concepts you are trying to memorize on one side of a 3x5 card and their definitions and description on the other side. You can study biology using flashcard on your own or with another classmate. This is another way. So it's an old method, okay. Here the assistance of another person is required, of course. Then here are some few techniques that will help you memorize what you study better. The most important step is to have a thorough understanding of topic. Avoid rote learning as far as possible. Visualize concept, make diagrams, dawdle, watch videos, YouTube videos, online learning concept or content help immensely with this. Create mnemonic or remembering things like elements of periodic table. So in the elements of periodic table, in the chemistry also we can use this one, isn't it? Then have study friends to whom you can explain out loud. Group discussion, isn't it? Have quizzes during your study session with the friends. This will also going to improve your memory, recalling of points, answering of questions. So if you are going to have the puzzle or a quiz round for each topic, definitely it will going to make lot of things, lot of changes in the memorization of biology. Working on different questions, as much as possible questions, it will going to grind your brain, and as a result you will going to get a good essence from that. Okay, yeah, or a good juice, biology juice. Then try using real life examples when you study. If you are learning about force and motion, try observing how these concepts affect our daily lives. Force and motion, motion in one dimension, two dimension, physics ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ. So the process of movement, locomotion, isn't it? When one vehicle came, we are observing on that one. How? After listening. What is the mechanism of listening? Hearing purpose, hearing of movement, hearing of mechanism of hearing with respect to our ear. What is visualing? It is with respect to eye. Coordination in the nervous system. So efferent neurons. Then all those things will come into picture in your mind, in your brain before you. So that is very important. That's what we require. So in the daily life also we are coming across with a lot of things, isn't it? Falling of a leaf. Why leaf is falling? Compare the leaf which is with yellow color and green color. What is the difference? Why it is happening? Aging, isn't it? Age pattern. Why one animal is going like that? What is the necessity? So try to understand. So these are the things, real life examples we have to study. Remember, our biology first year and second year biology topics are more relevant with our real life. Lot of things are happening in daily life which are there in our textbook. Okay, try to understand that concept. Then additional notes, answer the questions at the end of each chapter. Biology textbooks have really good questions at the end of each chapter. You might have observed that reinforce the concepts that you need to understand from the material. Try to answering the questions and see how many you can get to. Take note of the questions that are more difficult to answer. Revisit your notes on these topics and reread that part of chapter. So which are the difficult chapter, you have to put extra effort. Rereading, once again reading is required till concreting of that topics in your mind. Up to that level we have to read. So reading is must, writing is must in biology. Concept based study, diagram, flow chart, all those things are required because it's a explanatory type of subject. Okay, then if you are having a lot of difficulty answering these questions, seek extra help from your classmate or teacher. That is the last part. So review your notes within a day of each lecture. Avoid walking out of class and forgetting about everything you just learned. Reviewing your notes later that evening or in the next day can help you synthesize what you have learned. When reviewing, ask yourself in your mind itself if everything makes sense. Okay, so that is also required. Then if something stands out of that confusion, reread the material on that concept in your textbook. If it is still doesn't make sense, ask your teacher about it in the next class. So doubt clearance, that is very much essential. Set aside time specifically for studying biology. Biology can be difficult for many students. You must put it in the time to do well. If you set aside time every night or every other night for biology, you will get into the good habit of frequently studying. Once in a week not sufficient. At least we have to read every day or just the gap of one day. Okay, you will thank yourself later when you don't have to cram for the exam because you have been reviewing everything this whole time. Stick to your study schedule and make it a habit. That is important. Study schedule, we have to make our own schedule, then stick to that habit. So as a result, you will achieve a good thing. If you skip one day, be sure to get back on task or that track the next day and not let yourself slip into not studying multiple days in a row. So don't skip any days. Even if you are busy, plan to spend minimum of 15 minutes or 10 minutes per day reviewing your notes. This can make a big difference. Okay? Yeah. Don't skip a single day. If you are not having enough time of 1 hour or 2 hours, make a short period of study or 15 minutes, etc. That is very much essential. Then study world quizzes and exam before test. Previous year's test questions, try taking them and see how much you get right. Then study your puzzles, quizzes, previous test for an idea of types of questions you will get asked. So world question paper study workout, that is essential. Answering questions from world test will give you an idea of what you need to keep studying and what topics you have mastered. You could also make up your own quizzes to test yourself on the material. Focus on the concept you have the most difficult with. That is very important. This helps you process the information in a meaningful way instead of just trying to memorize it. So in a meaningful way, we have to study. That is much important. So by this, I am going to conclude this class. On next, that is on 7th, I am going to take another YouTube class like this. Okay. So the topic that is related with our another concept, how do KCET toppers make moves? How to make moves for KCET? How to prepare for KCET with respect to biology? I will going to take in the next session. It will be on 7th. Okay, 7th of Sunday. I think Sunday at same time. That is 9 p.m. 9 to 9:30 p.m. So thank you one and all. So it's a plus subscription promotion slide. I said it in the previous previous slide in the beginning itself. So thank you. See you again in the next class, that is on 7th of this month at 9 p.m. to discuss another topic. So thank you one and all. Good night.